guys, it's me, Nitro Bomb, Nitro, Haley, whatever you want to call me, and I'm here with another reaction video for Attack on Titan final season. And oh my gosh, like just a few minutes ago, I had so much anxiety because it finally really hit me. Now that we're on episode 13, it finally hit me that this Attack on Titan is about to end. Like, Attack on Titan, it has always been kind of a different type of anime for me because of how long I've been watching it. I'm pretty sure the first episode came out in 2013, and I watched it since the first episode came out. Like, once Attack on Titan ends, there will be no more waiting years for a new episode. There will be no more new episodes. There will be no more wondering what's going to happen next. Like, I can't imagine like it ending and there never being another episode ever again. Like, ever again. That's just, it blows my mind. It's crazy to me. Yeah, about Attack on Titan being a different type of anime for me. Usually when I have to wait a long time or years for an new season for an anime to come out, or let's say the anime stops, I usually go to the manga. Like, I've read the Fairy Tail manga, Pandora Hearts manga. Pandora Hearts is really good, Fairy Tail really good. Black Butler manga. I tried reading the No Game No Life manga, a bunch of other anime series that kind of like had pauses between seasons or just ended, and I would read the manga for it. But with Attack on Titan, I never read the manga, and for this final season, I really had to force myself to not like go online and read the manga because I knew that like I had to watch the anime to see like the full thing for the first time and to find out like all the storyline for the first time. So yeah, I'm so nervous, especially since last episode the Supreme Commander died, but then we were introduced to the term Yeagerists and how Commander Pixis, he's made the decision that the military should work with Eren because he knows that Eren has too much power right now. So let's get into this. Oh, and GABI was at the restaurant that they were going to. I remember that. This is when they were turned into Titans? So that's what happened. Is this a flash forward? When did they have the chance to talk to Zeke? No, he was very popular with the ladies. Oh, I forgot. Zeke's not in hiding. Zeke is with them, and Eren's going to him to get him, retrieve him. Do they know? Did they get the message yet that Eren escaped? They're about to. Oh, let me turn this up. For a second. Dun, 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 dun. Children of the Forest. Oh, they're gonna find out it's Sasha. I cannot wait for GABI to feel like guilty. Oh yeah, Does Falco realize? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, he's Marley. I thought he was cool with them. I'm confused. What does he mean by that? It's Sasha died. Because I was like, he was cool with them before. When she finds out that girl killed Sasha, is she still gonna be kind? Not believe, it will. There's no way they're just not gonna ignore the Palisades after all that. No. Gabby, you're so bad at reading people. Falco, stop saving Gabby. Gabby needs to learn what she did wrong. Falco can't be dead. She's gonna see that they're human and that they don't want her to die, but they want revenge. Oh, I feel so bad for Nicola, but yeah, Gabby, you better feel bad. That's honestly like how war is. Who cares who did it first? They're not gonna kill her. She's gonna be like, why are you saving me? I don't know why I didn't recognize the father before. I didn't like, maybe because it's a new style. Is he gonna commit suicide? I was thinking he was about to commit suicide with how he was holding the knife, but I was like, he wouldn't. He has a whole family. He's speaking facts. She's gonna realize that the Marleyan that they try to trust was the one who hurt them more just now. Yeah, I knew she was gonna have a whole breakdown, like a freak out from what she did. He's already a Titan, right? Or no? Oh, is Zeke trying to turn the restaurant into another base for Titans? Or was that just there by accident? What? They do? I thought they were working with Eren. They're trying to have someone eat Eren? I mean, at the time it was. Without Eren, you wouldn't have been able to close the walls. Oh, wow. Wait, so did other military officers drink it yet? Or did he refuse to serve it? Oh, so when he grabbed the wine, he was actually saving them. It's fine. Jean beat them up. Jean and the other corpse were okay with beating them up. It's fine. I would have done the same. Oh, Eren. The Yeagerists are here. Oh, they're like, we're not negotiating with you. We're not gonna work with you. Aaron just walked in there like he owned the place. He was like, y'all, now I'm gonna turn. It's crazy. His own body is a weapon. He's just like, okay. Crazy. They're so cool. I'm sorry to say this, but the Yeagerists are so cool. They know about it. Oh, they don't know about it, but wow, they're all cold. So they know about it. I called it. Vlog's face. When I first saw his character, I would never imagine that he would become such a whoa. Gabby's terrified. Mikasa's like thing. Aaron just bleeding out. No! No! Not the to be continued screen. No way. Honestly, no way. I just noticed I started this video wrong. I was supposed to start on the screen, but I started on the website. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it looks a little unprofessional in my taste. But this is episode 13. There's only 14, 15, and 16, and then the season is over. There's only 3 more episodes. These episodes feel like they're going by so fast. Like, how are they gonna get to the end? I feel like things are just starting to heat up. I really hope they don't rush to end, because it feels like things are just starting to heat up, or maybe they're gonna surprise us with a part 2, but I swear I thought the creator confirmed that there was only gonna be 16 episodes in the final season. But things are definitely heating up. I feel like the next 3 episodes are gonna be packed with a lot of action, with a lot of twists and turns, and just 3 more weeks. 3 more weeks and Attack on Titan is over. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, let me talk about the episode now. Okay. So 1, I called it when I knew that Kaya would, I think that's her name, would freak out, like completely freak out and get so upset at GABI. When she found out that GABI was the one who killed Sasha, and that I knew GABI was gonna feel guilty, because she realizes that this whole time she thought of them as devils and all that stuff, but they're not devils. Like, they really are not devils. And, like, just because they have these powers doesn't make them bad people. She's realizing that all the brainwashing she went through as a child is wrong. And that the Marleyans are wrong with their stereotypes or generalization or conclusion about the Eldians. I feel so bad for Falco. Falco keeps like getting like knocked down again and again because he keeps saving GABI. Like, I know Falco really likes GABI, but like, wow. GABI needs to be more appreciated with Falco. Falco is like taking hit after hit like for her. GABI is so lucky. I feel like if Falco turns into a Titan and can't turn back, GABI's gonna blame herself and be so upset. I don't think that's gonna be the truth. I can't tell if Falco will or will not turn into Titan. I thought he could already, but he's a candidate, right? So he didn't get the power yet. But the candidates did get the power because Pick. I forgot her name again. I forgot it last episode. Then I found out how to pronounce her name, and then I forgot it again. I'm just gonna call her P. She can turn into a Titan, right? But she's candidate, but she wasn't with them in the beginning of the season as the candidate. Maybe she was already chosen. Yeah, I think she was already chosen, that's why. We also need to find out where P is, because she's on the island. She's on Palisades. So, like, we need to find out what's happening with her. Because totally forgot during this episode that she's still on the island. Like, she was there. She was near the restaurant or en route to where that restaurant is. I wonder what her plan is. Now, okay. Flock, redhead, Flock. I'm loving where his character is going. Like, I knew his character in the beginning didn't like... I know why. He's the new recruit. I totally forgot. He is one of the newest recruits. He's a new recruit. He was there when the whole thing with Zeke and Levi and the Beast Head and Erwin dying went down, and where like most of his recruits sacrificed himself. So I kind of understand the decisions he's making, because he's like, all these new recruits, all these people, basically a whole army was there fighting these titans that the Marleyans created. And they all died. All his friends, all his colleagues, all his comrades all died. Like, that was a huge group of people. Like, if you thought Levi's squad in the beginning of Attack on Titan dying was horrible, Flock's, like, that whole scene, I remember that scene made me cry, with Aaron, like, saying, go on. Like, it was crazy. So I understand Flock not having trust. Am I messing up his name too? I don't really care anymore. Losing trust of the military and following Eren, because he's like, if there's a way to stop this, if there's a way to be free to stop this war and chaos, then let's do this. Like, I'm sick and tired of these titans. I'm sick and tired of having this war. I understand, he's filled with a lot of anger. He was filled with anger, so I kind of understand his decisions. I wouldn't say I'd make the same decisions. Actually, I would. I would be a Yeagerist, like, so quickly, in a flash, but for different reasons. But yeah, I like his character development, how he was just a new recruit, and how he started to build anger because of what happened on his first expedition. His first expedition, everyone basically died. Like, there's a whole army out there, and only like 5 people survived, right? 5 people survived? Crazy. And I like how he's a Yeagerist now, and he's so cool, he's chill. Like, I really like how his character, even though we only saw his character like a few times compared to like the main characters, I like where he is. He's become like a main character, or at least a side character. I like his character development. Yelena's doing the craziest stuff. Like, even though she's not in this episode, her impact is immense. Something else. Eren. I know I've said this multiple times before, but Eren walked in there like he owned the place. All the Yeagerists walked in there like they owned the place, and I love that because that looks so cool. The whole attitude is so cool. And maybe I'm a bit biased because, like, I am a Yeagerist, but oh my gosh, that was such a cool scene. I love how he's a little weapon. Like, all he has to do is get the tiniest cut. All he has to do is have the tiniest cut and have an idea of what he wants to do in mind. I forgot what it's called. Not a subject, but a mission, a goal in mind, and he can turn. I love his whole body is a weapon, and it's not like he needs a special like key or a chain to unlock the power. All he just needs to do is get hurt, slam his fist down, bite himself, bang his head on the wall too hard, and there he goes. He's a titan. I love that. Like, whoa. I'm really excited to see. For the next episode, I really hope that GABI does not start spewing stuff and like interrupting their conversation, like, how dare you, blah 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 blah. I feel like at least at some point she may start yelling. Right now she's pretty quiet because she's afraid, I think, but she seems like she is the person who she's gonna be quiet, and then Eren's gonna say something, and then she's gonna snap and start yelling, and then Eren's gonna be like, be quiet, blah blah, or I'm gonna or would you like Falco to blah blah blah, something like that. I cannot wait to see Mikasa, Armin, and Eren's conversation. I've been waiting for that, and I think I mentioned this last episode. I got spoiled with one line. It's not like a super important line, but it again reestablished my time loop theory idea, or that Eren is not trying to get Mikasa and Armin on his side, and maybe purposely trying to get them, like, hate him in a way. Because I think this conversation may be the conversation where Eren says the line to I'm just gonna say to Mikasa. He says the line to Mikasa. I already said the conversation happened between Eren and them, so I can't wait to see, like, Armin's reaction to it if Armin is there, Mikasa's full reaction. Like, I only saw her facial reaction, and then the line Eren was saying. And I'm gonna dissect the line in the next episode. What else? Was that all? Nicola. He got off the rocks a little bit, but I understand him. I understand, especially when he mentioned Sasha was the only thing that brought him light in the whole war, and, like, he was willing to love her even though she was an Eldian, and Gabi and Falco, at least at the time, did not understand why he would. Gabi. I'm not gonna say Falco. Falco is a king. He understands both sides immensely. He understands how to read people. Like, Gabi was so, like, socially unaware of Nicolo's expression. She needs to start listening to Falco more. They would, like, escape so many problems if she listened to Falco. I'm just saying that. Yeah, I think that's just all. Like, I understand Nicolo's point. I feel really bad for Nicola. I feel bad for Kai. I feel bad for everyone. I'm hyping Eren up still because why not? Eren is in the right. I still believe this strongly. You know, you guys can try to argue me or give me your points, but so far, okay, actually, I'm not gonna say Eren. I'm not gonna say Eren till I hear the story. I don't want to seem too biased. I don't want to seem like I'm blindly following Eren, but I feel like Eren has a plan. I feel like there's a reason, and Eren is going to be right. But what I'm 100% right, what I'm 100% confident on, like with Eren, I'm 90%, 90% confident that Eren's in the right. But what I'm 100% confident on is that the Palisades is in the right now. I believe that everything they did with the Marleyans in the war, they were in the right. And with that, it kind of equates to Eren, because Eren is the one who, like, not started the war, but initiated it. He did the first move, because the Marleyans are the one who started the war, I guess, who officially started the war because they proclaimed war, but Eren is the one who initiated it by making the first move, which I think is smart, that he made the first move. Like, if you waited for, I said this in the last video, if they waited for the Palisades to attack, they would just be stuck on one island. Now that I don't know how to explain it, but I think the Palisades is in the right. Another thing I've heard is that people are like, well, I don't know if I talked about this in the last video, but people are like, well, you can't hate on Gabi. Gabi's like Eren. If you guys were Marleyans, if the anime was from the Marleyans' point of view or Gabi's point of view, well, you would be on the Marleyan side. Just because you see one side of the story doesn't mean anything. We didn't see one side of the story. We saw both sides of the story so far. Okay, basically both sides of the story. Now, we don't know all the hardships of the people's past, but we know what's happening. And I agree with what they're saying, what the people are saying. I agree that if we saw it from Gabi's perspective, we would be on the Marleyan side, potentially. Up until now, maybe. But I disagree with the point they're trying to make with that point. We would be on the Marleyan side from Gabi's perspective, but I said this, replying to someone's comment online. It's a perspective. People's perspectives are wrong. They're twists. I Am Dante mentioned this before. I've been watching I Am Dante a lot recently, and he said we all live. I forgot what it was. He said something along the lines: we all live our lives through a filter. What I see will never be what you see. No matter how hard we try to fit into someone else's shoes, we cannot fully understand what they're going through, because everything is from perspective and how we interpret things, and everyone interprets things differently. So from GABI's perspective, we would be on her side up until now, potentially. We'd be a little like, well, we actually never saw these devils before, but we've heard of them, and we may be on her side. But again, that's a perspective. Right now, we are on the Eldians, not Eldians, because Marleyan has Eldians. We are on the Palisades side, because we are not just looking through a perspective. We have almost all the information right now. The only information we're missing is what's going to happen at the end and what Eren's plan is, which has nothing to do with if the Palisades is in the right or in the wrong right now with what they're doing, or what they did with making the first move. So if we have all the information. We're not looking through a perspective. We are looking at facts right now about what we know. Gabi did not have all the facts. Gabi had barely any facts. She was just listening to one point of view, manipulated to believe one story that wasn't even true. So, yeah. We would have, most of us would have been agreeing with the Marleyans from Gabi's perspective. But we are not right now, because this is not perspective. This is truth. This is reality for them, and this is what's actually happening. And what's actually happening is that the Marleyans are in the wrong, and Gabi is finally realizing that. And I don't want to get into, well, you know, Eren and Armin killed some people, and Mikasa, and they slayed some people, and they were killing citizens, and blah, 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 and children died. Like, that does not mean they're good people, or they're bad people for doing that. I'm not saying who has the worst people. Well, Marleyans have the worst people. But I'm not saying that the Palisades is all good. The Palisades people are all good. I'm not saying they're all good people. They're all like angels or anything. I'm just saying in general, the Palisades are in the right. The Marleyans are in the wrong. In the big idea. You know, let's not get into little schematics right now. In the large idea, the Palisades is in the right. And even if they did kill people that, you know, were unnecessary civilian lives taken, the Palisades are in the right. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, this was all. This was a really good episode. I cannot wait for Armin, Mikasa, and Eren's conversation with Gabi. They're kind of fourth-wheeling. I'm super excited to see what's happening next. Thank you for watching this reaction. Please subscribe, comment, like, do whatever you can to support this channel. And have a good day, okay? Bye. Natural Bomb out.